Do you like birds?
I don't.
Oh. Like, because they attack you and stuff?
Yeah, I'm scared of them.
Yeah, sometimes they poop and it's like really crazy.
What's up, Jackie?
Hey, Vince.
Hey Jan.
Hey, Lorenzo.
So you guys hear about that young industrial revolution?
No, what's it about?
Let's find out.
The political atmosphere for the time was the Age of Revolution from 1775 to 1848, which consisted of the new political regimes that replaced pre-existing systems. For instance, the French Revolution was changed France from monarchy to republic. Also, political ideologies developed to nationalism, loyalty to new regime, while rejecting old influences like the church. Other new ideologies were conservatives that wanted to restore the monarchy, liberals who sought limited state interference in individual lives, and radicals who wanted broader rights than the liberals. Furthermore, nationalism changed as conservatives began to use it to promote active foreign policies, such as the British expanding their empire and the U.S. Republicans with their imperialist causes. Other examples will be Count Camillo de Cavour, who united Italy under Piedmont, which led to reduce church influence in politics, while Otto von Bismarck used a series of wars to create the German Empire in Prussia. Finally, the alliance system developed with Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, which made the Triple Alliance, while Britain, Russia, and France formed the Triple Entente, which led to built-up military forces on both sides.
Fun fact.
The American Civil War is the first war to use railroads and industrial technology.
Open letter!
And now, an open letter to Karl Marx. Although you were born Prussian to a middle-class family, you would become one of the greatest revolutionary socialists to ever exist. Yet, even though you're a socialist, journalist, and a philosopher, I can't understand why people like your successor, Lenin, had tarnished your ideology that was founded after you died, to the point that he exiled his co-worker, Trotsky, just because he didn't agree with Lenin's new style of a dictatorship.
The economics of Britain and the global trade market changed in many ways, similar to how the politics were influenced. First off, there was a steady new income of money in Britain as the coal market started to boom due to the invention of the steam engine and the demand for cheap sources of energy like coal. In turn, this led to an incentive for workers to obtain coal, which brought the price of it drastically down, making coal a new efficient energy source. Using coal to power the newly developed steam engine, more goods could be produced which were distributed out among the globe, furthering the growth of the global economy. However, the growth of the economy couldn't occur without the help of many great cultural leaders.
Fun fact.
Eli Whitney created the first cotton gin, which helped the Industrial Revolution greatly. The Industrial Revolution began in Britain due to the flow of capital, mercantilism, and resources of coal, iron, and water power, then slowly diffused into mainland Europe because of the proximity to the coal fields. Furthermore, it spread into surrounding areas due to the use of railroads. As it spread into the mainland, new technologies and ideas were also spread, which helped to turn the region into a developing country.
During the Industrial Revolution, science began to advance, causing a great influence in everyday life. Universities and other research establishments increasingly applied science to practical affairs, linking science and technology in the popular mind under a general aurora of progress. This caused the churches to no longer serve as centers for the most creative intellectual life. Science was also applied to agriculture through study of yields and chemical fertilizers, with Germany and then the US in the lead. There were many contributors during the Industrial Revolution. One was Charles Darwin, a biologist who developed the theory of evolution of species evolved into their present form through the ability to adapt in a struggle for survival. Marquis of Condorcet, a French philosopher and mathematician, discovered the progress of human mind. Similarly, Sigmund Freud, a Viennese physician, developed theories of the workings of the human subconscious. His theory argued that the behavior of the human is determined by impulses. Another contributor is Louis Pasteur, a French scientist who discovered the relationship between germs and disease in the 19th century, which then led to the better sanitation, hence the word pasteurization. Albert Einstein, a well-known name today, developed mathematical theories to explain the behavior of planetary motion and the movement of electrical particles. Science also greatly influenced literature and art, which caused many painters to build on the discoveries of science using the knowledge of optics and color. Romanticism, an artistic and literary movement that held the emotion and impression to the mysteries of human experience in nature, had an impact on art. Also during this time, soccer, American football, and baseball surged into a new prominence at both amateur and professional levels. Eventually, in 1896, the Olympic Games were introduced.
Fun fact.
During the Industrial Revolution, bikes gained a popularity amongst families.
Due to new factory jobs, women felt they should have equal social rights. Their jobs transferred from in-home work to industrial work that affected the economy, thus raising their social role to a higher level. By 1900, powerful feminist movements had arisen. They sought legal and economic gains for women, as well as access to professions, higher education, and the ability to vote. Many middle-class women supported these movements. All throughout the world, feminism combined with socialism. In fact, several American states and Scandinavian countries extended the vote to women by 1914, which later spread to Britain, Germany, and the whole U.S. in 1918, allowing women a higher status in the social pyramid. The famous figure Emmeline Pankhurst was active in women's rights issues. She collaborated with Richard Pankhurst to work for improvements in women's property rights. Also, developments brought around by the revolution coincided with dramatic changes in family life, particularly declining family size and increasing life expectancy. Birth rates began to decline as Western society began a demographic transition to a system that promoted stable population levels through low birth and death rates. Children were starting to be seen as emotional satisfaction and parental responsibility rather than workers aiding in financial income. By the 1900s, people could comfortably buy newspapers, go on family outings, and their diets and health improved. Statistics show that from 1880 to 1920, a revolution in child's health appeared due to better hygiene in childbirth and parental care. Additionally, child death rates fell to less than 10% and continued to decline. Women began to outlive men, but men's health also improved.
Fun fact!
People were concerned with the social and physical well-being of the children working in factories, so the British government took steps to protect them from the harsh atmosphere of factories by passing numerous acts.
Let's begin now.
We're starting. We're starting.
Palm trees.
Yeah. Plant.
Yo, so the Industrial Revolution, you guys hear about it?
Yeah.
Really, man? What's it about? Well, let's find out.
Wait, no, right, say your name.
Oh. Okay. No.
Oh, like birds.
Yeah, they fly.
Yeah, really high IQ.
Alright, so
I
feel like that's creepy.
And then I'll go. Okay.
Oh, me too. Sometimes like Jason asks you stuff.
What's up, Jackson?
Hey, Vince.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, Lorenzo.
You
Ah!
know what's it about?
Let's find out.
Alright, starting.
Fun fact.
I missed. Steps to protect them from the harsh atmosphere of factories by passing numerous acts.
Yeah, it was alright.
Fun fact.
Trash. Trash. You're trash.
Just like make it be like, yep. Fun fact.
Kobe.
People working.
Oh my god.
Can you look at the camera for shame?
Oh my god.
Wait, do it again.
The plane.
want me to tap the glass?
Yeah. See if it didn't die on us, that'd
Got the giggles.
Say.
Using coal to power the newly developed steam engine, more goods could be produced, which were distributed out among the globe.
The glow.
The globe furthering.
It was a good day of filming.
Two plates.
Oh, okay.
No, man. That's revolution.
Mom, we can hear you cutting.